Hi guys, this is Breaker. Well, I just can't do this enough honor, really. But, I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now. ForGG 大 GG 了! Alright, now, for those of you who didn't know this already, this is back during the MSI World Pro Cup eXeUSA qualifiers back in November. I actually casted ForGG playing against Sen, TSL Symbol, I believe, and a few other Code Koreans, as well as possibly Love CD. Love CD is not Korean, he's actually a Chinese Protoss. And in the lower right hand corner, spawning as our blue Zerg, I give you eXeUSA, USA, Hephaistas. Now let's see here, we do have a forward supply depot going down. This is rather a defensive position, so I don't think we're going to see any double proxy proxy double raxes going down on this map, and you'll have to forgive me if this cast sounds a little bit lazy, as it is my first cast of the day. I kind of woke up about an hour ago, so yeah, here we go. SCV going back to the mineral line. This tells me that, of course, we're going to need a more macro-oriented opening. There's no SCV coming here to throw down the barracks just yet, so perhaps this will be a double CC opener. And we see Hephaistas sending out a drone. He's going to try and use that to scout his opponent. Let's see here. And I am ForGG. There it is, the forward command center, kind of in a defensive position. Drone's going to come in and see that inevitably, so this game's probably not going to end too shortly. But this one was definitely the one replay that caught my attention the most out of all the games that Hephaistas played. Presently, to the best of my knowledge, ForGG is still in Europe. I'm not sure what country. That was the case last semester in November. It looks like the drone isn't actually hitting the SCV at all. There's a barracks in construction right now and a refinery. This is actually critical scouting information that Hef really needs to see, and the SCVs are actually eager to shoo it away. That's why there were 2 SCVs getting pulled off the line. Don't know what else to say about this, really. But the Overlord will come in and spot the barracks. The question is, will it go in far enough to see the gas in production, or that the gas is being harvested? He says SCVs that are coming, and the refinery has been spotted. Now, I don't know if he did click on that. He had plenty of time to, but I'm pretty sure the first thing we're going to see in production is a Reaper. It's kind of, you know, ForGG is kind of taking a while to... No, wait a minute. Interesting. Takes gas. He's got more than enough to make a Reaper, but he makes a Marine first. Okay, maybe perhaps it's because the Overlord actually was daring enough to go in all the way and see the gas going down. And this is kind of just playing a little bit of mind games. We do have a second gas getting tacked on, as well as a factory and a Baneling nest coming from Hephaistas. It looks like he may just have the aim of ending this game early. Did either player? Yeah, they gave out their good luck, have funds. And I just don't know what to say so far. This is, in my eyes, a legitimate game between ForGG and Hephaistas. But the question is just, what kind of info does ForGG have on his opponent? He has nothing. Metabolic Boost is going to finish just after the Baneling nest. So I want to say this is one of those timings that Hephaistas wants to hit to end the game quickly, and I can't blame him. ForGG, certainly a very experienced Korean Terran regular competitor at GSL. And here are the Banelings in production. The question is, will we see ForGG Raffle Stomp this? There it is. Korean style 111. I say Korean style because there's 3 supply depots, and they're basically meant to wall off and hide all the tech. These Lings are going to come in and deal with the Marine, while the Banelings just kind of ignore it. Oh, and the 3 supply depots get taken down. ForGG temporarily supply blocked, not too terribly severely, but we have to see just how is Hephaistas following this up. There's more and more Lings streaming in. This looks like it's an all-in. There are more Banelings. There's one more Baneling right now. None presently in production, and the Lings are trying to get into the mineral line. Question is, how will this end? That is a beautiful Baneling hit! Oh my god! And now the Lings are going to the line. The big problem is, if Hephaistas doesn't do enough damage with this, how many workers has he killed? He's killed 8. That is not enough damage just yet. He needs to kill at least 8 more for him to really get ahead in this game. He's got more and more Lings streaming in. They're going to take care of the Hellions, but there's still more Hellions in production, 2 at a time, actually. And the first Banshee is about out, and question is, where will it go once this mess gets cleaned up? If it does get cleaned up, it looks like it will be. There are a few more Lings out on the way. There's actually some Banelings down here. Banelings in production in the main, some of them getting canceled at the last second, and if these Banelings hit the mineral line, it could be huge for Hef in terms of his lead. It looks like he doesn't get any more kills. Only 9 worker kills altogether. So now we have to see Hephaistas go into extremely defensive mode to really hold his ground for the next few minutes. One SCV does fall in the natural, and we see Hephaistas basically doing all the damage that he can. I'm not sure if you saw this Banshee or not, but Hephaistas just says GG and leaves the game, unfortunately. He just didn't do enough damage. Many of you are wondering, well, wait a minute, he hasn't taken any attacks. Well, the big problem is, if you see how far behind he is right now in terms of economy, he just didn't do enough damage to really make it worthwhile to continue what he was doing in game. It probably would have been an okay idea for him to continue droning after the first 8 SCV kills, but that's just how the cookie crumbles, guys. If you don't do enough damage with a Baneling bust on 2 base, then you may as well leave the game, excuse me. So this has been Breaker. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go ahead and upload this to YouTube.